Hi, my name is David Holt, and this is the screencast for Advanced Legal Research, Intellectual Property, the week dealing with patents, infringement, and remedies. Okay, let's start with a very broad overview of the rights given to patent holders. First of those is the duration of the patent. A utility patent endures for 20 years after issuance. It can be extended, however, if there was a delay caused by the USPTO. The owner must, however, pay maintenance fees to maintain the patent during the term. Failure to pay the maintenance fees may end that duration prematurely. The exclusive rights given to patent holders include the right to exclude making, using, offering for sale, selling, or importing either the patented invention itself or a product made by a patented process. Okay, this is a very quick overview, obviously, of the substantive aspects of patent law before we dive into the legal research materials. To go over the types of patent infringement, we have two major categories. There's direct infringement, which is making, using, or selling the infringing product without a license. There's also indirect infringement, and there's two types within that. Contributory infringement, grounded in Section 271 of the Code, and inducement to infringe, which is that it enables a direct infringer to practice the patented invention. Some of the defenses that can be asserted for a infringement claim is invalidity, that the patent claims that are asserted in the patent are invalid, that they were improperly issued by the USPTO. Unenforceability, this deals with a licensee who's challenging the validity of the patent claims. Latches, and so a patent holder may not recover more than 6 years before filing suit. Misuse, so improperly exploiting the patent, and experimental use, and so that the infringing use was solely for research and or experimentation. Some of the remedies that are available for patent infringement include preliminary and permanent injunctions, compensatory damages, and for willful infringement, a party can recover attorney fees, expenses, and interest. Okay, so after that very, very quick, broad overview of patents, let's dive into our major sources here. And so, claim construction. We have a number of materials that are going to be available on all three of the big platforms here. For Westlaw, there is patent claim construction in the Federal Circuit. Let's dive into Westlaw and take a look at that. And so if we go here into Westlaw to intellectual property, and then all secondary sources, and then all intellectual property text and treatises, you can see under patents here that we have a link for claim construction in the Federal Circuit. Similarly, we have essentials of patent claim drafting in Lexis. And in Bloomberg, which has a license agreement with PLI, there is a set called Favor on Mechanics of Patent Claim Drafting. If you go to their Practice Centers page under Intellectual Property, and then Books and Treatises, and then all PLI books and treatises, you will see a link for Favor on Mechanics of Patent Claim Drafting. Okay, patent searching obviously is an important part of your claim construction, as you need to look for prior art. Some of the major sources for patent searching include Google Patent Search, which we've already dived into a little bit in last week's screencast. The Index of Patents issued from the USPTO and the Official Gazette. And so if you go to the USPTO's website, the Official Gazette is the journal of the USPTO, and it's published every Tuesday, and it is a list of the patents that were issued that week. Of course, you can also use the USPTO's website directly to search for patents. And the USPTO's website also has a section on how to search for prior art, including a number of resources, video tutorials, and even sections from the Manual of Patent Examining Procedure. Okay, in terms of case law and USPTO decisions, there is the United States Patent Quarterly, which is also called USPQ. It's available on Bloomberg. This is a specialized case reporter, but it includes more than cases. It includes also administrative adjudications from the USPTO. Published cases, of course, are going to be found on all three of the platforms, and so Westlaw, Lexis, and Bloomberg. And then the Board of Patent Appeals and Interferences is going to be available on Lexis and Westlaw. If we take a look at Westlaw here let's go start from the very beginning. Go to practice areas, and then intellectual property. And then administrative decisions and guidance. You'll see your PTAB decisions, your trademark trial and appeal board decisions, and also your administrative documents. And so the Manual of Patent Examining Procedure here is available on Westlaw, as is the Classification Schema Manual, the Official Gazette, the Trademark Manual for Examining, and the Copyright Office Guidance Materials. If for whatever reason you need historical documents, the editions that precede what's currently available on Lexis or Westlaw, we do have access to that available on Hein Online. If you go to the Intellectual Property Law Collection that's available on Hein, and then click on MPEP, you'll see that they have the all the way back to the first edition. Likewise, they have the Gazette all the way back to 1872 here on Hein. And they have a number of other materials that are available on Hein for historical legal research. In terms of a review of our class from last week, I am still in the midst of grading the patent law exercise that is going to be due on the 28th of this month. I am pleased so far with some of the submissions that I've received. Very happy with how the Klingon assignment went and the copyright infringement assignment. If you have any questions about any of the work that's been assigned, please don't hesitate to email me or post on the discussion forums. I don't know if any of you have been using that, but I do monitor that. There is a general questions discussion forum, and so if you would like to post a question that would be visible to your classmates, you can do that there. I find that one of the advantages of creating assignments as discussion posts, which I've done with the Klingon assignment, and we're going to do that again when we dive into trademarks, is that students can learn from each other as they see each other's work, and I've been very happy with the results for that so far. So again, reach out to for help if you need it, and I look forward to seeing your submissions.